its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since.
I'm actually
So, let's
slightly
check it out.
familiar with Curious Joy. She mentioned fighting game, so legendary fighting game. Wait a minute. This is Street Fighter 6. Wait a minute. Hang on. That looked like that was no. Dog, no. Dog, no. What? Ah, there she goes. I love you, Mai. It's just your fanboys freaking get on my nerves sometimes, acting like we're never gonna see you again. Who is this? Elena? What's going on here? What is going on here? What was that? That's Bison. Shadowloo symbol, that big freaking shit-eating grin. Yep. Are Terry and Mai coming to Street Fighter 6? Because it was Terry, Mai, Elena, that is Bison. No, oh my god! No! What? What? Whew, my god. I'm still a little speechless. Like, for as much time, for the many installments of Street Fighter, I always figured that Capcom was still going to be stubborn and keep Street Fighter purely within the Street Fighter universe. I was not expecting for them to jump on the third party guest character bandwagon, because they've had guest characters before with Akita, but that's a first party guest character, and not to mention, of course, shared universe. Third party guest character. Oh my god, where do I begin with this? I have kind of looked around and I've seen a lot of people critical of this and like, oh, you know, no Sakura, no Dudley, no the like. Look, cool, fine. You're upset about this, the fact that you didn't get your favorite character, cool. I like this. Even though I do have a couple of nitpicks, like for one, it's Mai and it's Terry. I am a big Mai fanboy, but honestly, the Mai fanboys that insist on just shoving this character in people's faces, they get on my nerves. Like for instance, in this video, I know I took it down, but since a lot of you wanted it back up, I'm gonna actually re-upload it later today or tomorrow. But I could bring up the fact that I wanted a character like Tsugumi Sendo to make a return in City of the Wolves. And instantly, right after that, you have these annoying Mai fanboys. No, 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 we need Mai, we need Mai. Well, here you go. Here's your Mai right here. My nitpick is the fact that they went with, of course, the most popular ones. With that being said, I can definitely see why they did it. They're both recognizable, but on top of that, both of these characters have a nice chunk of guest character appearances in fighting games under their belts. This will be Terry's fourth, because of course everybody knows about Smash, some people know about Fighting EX Layer, and a couple of you may know and remember Jindoji Wong. This right here is number 4, far as like mainframe major fighting games. I'm not sure I should, maybe major is not the best term, but you get what I mean. I'm talking about everything that's not necessarily like a mobile game, if you get what I'm saying. Mai had it kind of special in a ways, because Mai had back-to-back guest appearances in Dead or Alive, which, quite appropriate. Mai, as many people would say, was a Dead or Alive character before there was a Dead or Alive. If you take Mai out of our reality, Dead or Alive might have looked a lot different. Just saying. Whew. Alright, enough of me drooling over the freaking guest characters. What do I have to say about Bison and Elena? Between those two, I'm a lot more hyped for Elena. I'm not that crazy about Bison, though I do like the little redesign they have for him. Again, as I always say, maybe if I see him in action, I might change my mind, but I've never really been a big Bison fan, even though I did kind of enjoy playing him in Street Fighter V. But we'll see. Like, again, I like the redesign that he has here. I can only imagine what all has been tweaked as far as like Street Fighter 6 is concerned. Oh my god, man, that shocked me. that was shocking. Like I'm still at a loss for words. Another thing, of course, and probably the biggest reason why I like the fact that they did this crossover, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this person or that person say it, but this does definitely seem to signal that a CVS 3 may indeed be in the future. I mean, we know some time ago, like at EVO, Capcom and SNK had took that picture and they had the art of like KOF and Street Fighter characters basically pushing the reset button on their relationship. People had a glimmer of hope right there, and now that glimmer of hope is probably shining even brighter, and I'm all here for it. We have a new Fatal Fury on the way, so why not, of course, pick from the most popular Fatal Fury characters? And seeing that, of course, Street Fighter is super ultra mega mainstream, the normies know about it and all of that. I hate that word, but I've been using it more often only because of a little discussion that I ran into on Twitter. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Also, speaking of that, it's kind of made me chuckle a little bit when I've seen people, mostly people complaining about Terry and Mai. They call them KOF characters. Like, they're not technically wrong, but they were Fatal Fury characters first. Just saying. It's like if anyone isn't aware of why Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is such a big deal, it's finally bringing Fatal Fury into the forefront, if you will, for SNK. Because when it comes to SNK fighting games, everybody defaults to KOF. Especially when they're calling characters that were in fighting games before KOF characters. Like Kyo, Iori, those are KOF characters. Mai, Terry, Kim, those are Fatal Fury characters first. No, I'm sounding a little bit pedantic with that, or a little, I guess a little bit purist with that, but not saying they're wrong, it's just that little thing kind of made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, are we gonna get short hops in Street Fighter 6? Short hops? Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get... If there's one thing I know that is not coming over from Fatal Fury, it's... it's lane switching. I'm pretty sure we're not getting lane switching in with these characters coming into Street Fighter 6. Somebody is probably gonna be very mad that I even alluded to that. But yeah, Street Fighter 6. This right here, me personally, me, Chris Lotus, me, just clarifying that because some people just don't listen. I'm liking this season already than season 1. And I haven't really talked about Elena. Elena, I love the new look that she has. I don't know why people are crying about censorship and other mess because we didn't get like her original costume. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get her original costume too. Rashid got his, if we're talking about DLC characters. I would be shocked if they don't bring back classic Elena, just saying. I know some people are not looking forward to Healing making a comeback, which I am very curious as to how that's gonna look in Street Fighter 6. I'm sorry, I'm just cracking up so much. I'm shocked, man. Like, I did like the City of the Wolves announcement, but if any announcement just blew me away between like the fighting game stuff, Street Fighter 6 got it for me. But of course, I will get to the City of the Wolves stuff in another video. But yeah, like I said, if Bison turns out to be pretty cool playstyle wise, I might even pick him up. I'm just kind of tired, but I can't say I'm tired. I was gonna say that I'm so tired of them killing off this guy and then bringing him back, but you know what? That is the power of the nostalgic gamer that will never shut up about their classic characters. Gotta have Bison. But like I said, see him in game, I might be sold on him. Just saying, I don't really think Bison is corny, as opposed to like how I feel about E Honda, Blanca, and Dalsum to a degree. I think all those characters are pretty corny, but Bison's alright. He's okay. I think that about covers my thoughts and feelings about all of this. That was a pretty killer... it was a pretty killer reveal there. But let me all know what you think. Are you hyped for this? Are you disappointed? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, I am the Chris Lotus, signing off. Y'all take care of yourselves, be safe out there, be cool to each other, and please stay cool by staying hydrated in the heat. See ya.